Good afternoon. I hope everyone is well. Today we're going to work in this journal, the Junk Journal July, because I'm very far behind. So I'm just going to take it out of the cover. Find I can work better in it like that, and then I'll put it back afterwards. So what will we do? I just need to cover my little nephew's face. There they are. They're so cute. So we've done the introduction, the envelope. I did minimalist. I stamped it there. I put a little piece of paper there, and I just put a bird there because I didn't want to cover up that invoice. This was highlights, so the highlights of my month so far when I did that there. And then this was botanicals. I love that page. And I painted there. And then we've got, this was the first page I did, was it? And it was details. Was it the first page? I don't know. So that's details. And I don't think I've done anything else anywhere. So I haven't done vintage yet. So maybe we'll work on vintage. Maybe we'll work on this page. This is already a vintage piece of paper from, I think it's from the 60s or 70s. And then I've got this painted piece of vellum. And I rolled on paint, and then I just did swirly, scribbly bits there. So what can I do? I've got this. This is from this is like a it's a vintage book from the 60s, and it's about art, like it's each city. So Florence, and I think I might put that somewhere. I've got some painted vintage bits of paper, and I've got more over on my side here. What else can I put in? I'm just going to put most things vintage. And then I've got this envelope. Why do I always want to call the invoices? It's a ripped one, so I'm not going to put that in my pack. Isn't it cool? Look at the cat. Bologna. I'm just going to carefully pull that. Oh, I ripped it. Doesn't matter. So I'll stick that on somewhere. Oh, it's from the 30s. That's from the 30s. Oh, 1932. I didn't realize it was so old. Cool. I might even rip that bit off and use that somewhere else. You're probably thinking, oh my goodness, you're ripping it up. But anyway, so we've got to figure this out, what to do. So I could put, we might work on this page. I'm not mad about that there. I might put that up there. And if I have to put it down here, put those two there, and then figure something else out as well. I'm just going to grab a clip. I see those clever ladies clipping down their pages because they flip up. So that way it's less annoying. There we go. Ah, that works. I don't know. I'm just working this out. I've got this, and I want to use some of this vintage, and it's all ripped, so I think I'm just going to tear it. Ooh, aren't I bad? Well, I like the blue stamp. I like the blue stamp. Maybe we could put this up sideways. On that side. Just a sec. Flip it around and have it on that side. I don't like those two. I'm being pedantic, I know. I don't like those two beigey bits near each other. So I need to come back over here and do that again. Go back to what it was, I think. But then I didn't like the painted bits together. Oh gosh, how annoying. Okay, well, I'm just going to glue those down. I can leave that bit there. I have to get a new glue because I left my glue open last night. I don't know what I was thinking. I must have... Oh, when I was gluing that, the minimalist one, I've just walked out and left the glue open. How silly is that? So I'll just glue this one down. I might change my mind. You just never know. That you just always be prepared for a quick change of the mind. That could happen. I'll put that on there. I just love those colours, the ecru-y sort of colours. And There's a vintage receipt, kind of like that. But I'd like to use more of this. Now let's see, now this could go over here, you see. It doesn't have to go there. We don't mind if we cover up some of the writing. We'll just see for a minute. I just want to see if I could use more. I'm feeling like, don't balk at this. I mean, I'm reusing the invoice. It would have no purpose otherwise. So first of all, I'm going to tear this piece off because that can go somewhere else. And then I'm going to tear up to here. I'm also going to tear right across there because I'm seeing all the bits and pieces that I can use in this invoice. And I want to keep this bit. And I also want to keep that bit. Even though that's ripped, it doesn't matter. But I'm not going to use that bit on this page, I don't think. But I would like to use this bit. I might put that. What I'm not liking about it is it's going in the same direction as the other one. I quite like it there. I could just put it like, no, I could put it there. I'll have to fold that. I'm not wanting that to go onto the other page, I've decided. So I might just tear that bit off. That could be used on something else, another project. So we're getting bits and pieces of our vintage invoice onto the thing. It's probably the most crazy page ever. 2 pages I'm doing. Right, so that's that. We've got that on there and I like that. That can be used somewhere else, I think. It's just lovely, isn't it? Okay, put that aside. We're not worrying about tearing up old things. So put that there then. Then that one will fit. A little piece of painted vintage paper. Okay. Gosh, it's really a challenge. And I could put that there, that little fellow there, I'm not there, or no, I think I like it more over here. I might put that maybe here. Slide that down a little bit so they're not quite the same level. I like that. And I've been wanting to put this image somewhere, haven't I? So here it is. I'm going to put that there. I'm still wondering about this. I might like to put that there. I don't know. I'm thinking there. I'm thinking. Okay, so those need to go in like a... I've got that folder somewhere where they go. So that's that. That's that. Okay. Oh, look at the other side. How cool is that? I've got more of those attached onto invoices. I mean, I'm not going to rip them off, the ones that I send to you guys, but if I decide to keep any, I can have that side as well. So that's going to go there. Okay. Then what? I need to have a look what I've got available. Some painted, oh, I like that. Some painted vintage. I wouldn't mind a little bit of it down there. Do I like it down there more? Or do I like it there? Because everything's going vertically, isn't it? use it for that. I'll put a little piece of it down there. A lot of vintage things on here, a lot. Now, what I think I might do is I really like that. I might just thinking, oh, I quite like that there. Would I prefer it over there? I might prefer it over there. And I want to look at I've got lots of vintage books. So here's the Wildflowers of Britain and Northern Europe, and it's Richard Fitter. And the book is from 1974, so that's nice and vintage, isn't it? And I'm wondering, would we like, I love that. I'm fussy tearing. I think I might put that, take that off there. I might put that there. Well, I am putting it there because I've got my glue in my hand and I'm gluing it. So there's a decision that's been made. And is there anything else here that's really terrible? So a lot of the flowers, like those things, are all a bit spindly. So as you've seen before, I sort of tend not to use them for this sort of thing. I would make something big out of them. Like keep the whole page is what I mean. So I'm trying not to use printed out things because we're using vintage. So I'm trying to steer away from that. I'm just trying to find any sort of flower that I feel like these are all a bit small, I find, in this book. So I don't like using them, like individually. Put that one. Let's pull this out. It's a funny thing, isn't it? No. I think what I might do before I decide, it's a bit of a weird thing, isn't it? I've got some stamp things here. I could put something stamped. Oh, see, that adds to it. I like that. A vintage style stamped 15 cents. In the vintage days, things would have cost 15 cents. Okay, I think that kind of helps complete that page. Lots of vintage things going on. I don't know whether now the words are eluding me. I'm looking for, I just might use one of these numbers. I love these. I don't know whether the 1932, oh, I like that. You see, there we go. It's done. Very nice. I'm going to put my stamps in. I see it's the colours. I don't know whether the 1932 is classed as vintage or not, but anyway, might be a bit older than vintage. Again, I like to do this. I'm going to do a border around there. we go. Do I do it double? I always like double. And I might do a little corner like that. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Now here I'm going to stamp. Not that. I need to find my letters for vintage. I bought these on, I get quite a lot of questions. I first saw them on Barbara from 49 Dragon Fries. Oh my goodness, can you imagine? Dragon fries. 49 Dragon Flies. Slow down, Rachel. And she bought hers on Amazon, but I saw it like 2 years ago. And so I didn't find them on Amazon in Italy, so I found them on AliExpress is where I found them. And I don't know, I just looked up letter stamps. I think I can do my whole word without having to, you know, sometimes if you need to have 2 I's in a word or 2 E's or something like that, you can't stamp the whole word at once. You've got to do it in bits. Vintage. And yes, I can spell. There we go. That's going to be stamped on there. Just attach a few of these together so they're easier to find. I don't care if they're all mixed up. I don't have time to worry about putting them back in, you know, small and big. That away. Rightio. I'm just going to put that under there, just give it a bit more vintage. And I have nothing there, and I was thinking I might look up the definition of vintage and write that there. How about that? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look up the definition and I'll write vintage there. I'll write it with this, or I might get a blue pen and write it with a blue pen so it stands out a bit more. And that is my vintage page. How about that? Oh, I don't think that took very long. Let's see if there's anything else I can do without sort of taking it to, let's do favourite supply. Now, who can guess? What is Rachel's favourite supply? Let's just flip through and see. I'm not even working. Oops, I showed you my nephew's. Quick, flip over. Only because I didn't get permission. Who can guess what is my favourite supply? We'll work on this page. It is, I would say, at a guess, my favourite supply would be, besides printables, and flowers and birds and butterflies, would be, and I'm trying to find them while I'm saying that, I'm going to bring it over to you and show you, old book pages. Some of these are probably early 1900s, these, and some of them are late 1800s, and then some, like this one, that's mid 1800s, that's 1700s. I can tell by the different papers, and that's 1800s, mid, I would say, mid to between 1850s and 1870. This will be late 1800s, yeah. So old book pages are my favourite supply, but there are many. There would be printables, and there would be, well, you know, the necessaries like glue, scissors, that sort of stuff. But my favourite would be the old book page. It gets me out of a lot of trouble. It really does, because look at this. I mean, this has got a bit of ugly paint on it, which I don't like, but we might have some of it peekabooing out of it. But it just gets you going, the old book page. So, you know, you just stick it down. The part I like the best is that is the bluey colour, obviously, because I like blue, don't I? So I'm going to glue that down. It's a very fragile piece of book page, so I better not glue it on a sticky piece of paper, because it's just going to, I'll lift it up and it'll stay there. And of course, you know, old book page, and I would say old documents. They're my favourites. Anything old. How about that? Anything old. We could even say that. But we do find that I do generally start, if we're doing, you know, paper crafting, obviously when I'm doing stitching, I love fabric and threads as well. So, but that's a different, that's another craft. So we'll just stick, well, there, we lost that piece. Oh, I forgot about that bit there. But anyway, here, so we've got book page. So let's do a bit of sticking in of different book pages. And I like the book pages. Let's talk about the book pages. I like the book pages for the different textures of the paper. I like the book pages also for their different fonts. I'm going to stick that one there. Or will I stick it like that? I think I will. I like that better. I like it for its different fonts, the different textures, and the different colours that you can get from the old book page, because they're all different. They're not all the same. Well, sometimes they're similar, but I try and mix them up a little bit. So that's nice. That's nice. I will say, a bit of ledger there, but I don't think I'll stick that in. Oh, here we go. I even wrote the date on this one. You see, I didn't tell a lie. 1845. And look at that. 1845. This one. Okay. I'm going to tear it down like that. I don't want to cover up all of this vintage, whatever I've stuck there. What is it? Oh, I think it's an invoice. I don't want to cover it all up, so we'll just put some book page there. Oh, I'm feeling peckish. So we won't be able to have a very long video because I'm feeling peckish. I'll need to go and eat something. Gone right off the page, haven't I? And Madame is out roaming around town, and heaven forbid, like the last time, should she desperately try to contact me because she's feeling overwhelmed by the incredible heat that's out there. Well, you know, you want to go out, that's what happens. Okay, well, this is not quite right yet. Let's get some of the, we might as well display all of the bits of old book page. So let's have a little piece of 1700s so we can see all the different types, and I'll put that one there, and then I don't know what's going to happen after that. Don't know. Got no idea. I probably need to do just a little bit of writing somewhere. So I guess, or I could put some sort of thing in there that I can write on. Okay, so that's that. It's a bit of a mess. Oh, here's some stamped book page. We used that in the last spread. I don't know. Now let's just sit here and look at it for a minute and see. Now, what else do we like about the book page? We like about the book page that you can stick transparent things over the top and see what's underneath. So, for example, we could stick some of this. And when I glue it down, you would be able to, in theory, see. So let's just, excuse me, let's just tear a strip of this off and see if we want to use it. And I'll just tear that bit off there. And I think I would like to put that there. See, that makes it interesting. There we go. Oh dear, it's curling. And I'm having trouble rolling it out. Oh, there we go. I think I got glue in most of it, most parts of it. And I can see the font under there. You see, I like that. That's a really great thing about the book page. So maybe I'll have another piece over here, just to tie it all in together. I'm just going to tear it like that, and I need to get rid of this little border up here. So you can use napkin. This was printed, it was like I thought it was like a tracing paper, like my previous tracing paper that I had, but it was actually thinner. It's almost like a tissue paper. So I had to stick it to another piece of paper and then put it through the printer, because otherwise it wouldn't have printed. Put that there, and then what? I'm just making it up as I go, can you tell? Okay, so we've done the book page. We're going to put the book page over there. I do have other favorite things. I do love my printables. I like my purchased books, but I actually prefer printables. I like my painted paper as well, but I don't think I'm going to add any more. I've got those little painterly bits there. So really we just need to decorate the page a little bit to make it a bit more interesting, I think. Put that over there. I've got these bits left over, but I think it's just becoming a little bit, oh, I like that. I'm going to stick that there. I hope it doesn't rip. It's very brittle, this invoice. From the previous pack. Oh, you see I've ripped it. Doesn't matter. Just if you rip them, just put them back together like it's just like a puzzle. They're stuck. It's stuck to my fingers. It doesn't even go. Like it's not even from the same time period as the this paper here. It doesn't matter. It's just aesthetically pleasing to me. I'm not too concerned about, as long as it's like, you know, doesn't leap out at you. I'm never too concerned about. We might add a pop of this. This is Stamperia. I need to write there. This is Stamperia rice paper. You can see the veins of rice in there. Or the fibres, I should say, not the veins, the fibres. I'm thinking I might stick that down there. Okay. Put that there. I think that's enough hodgepodge, I should say, of stuff. Oh. I was thinking that could be cool. That kind of covers everything up, doesn't it? No. Put it up there. No. Okay. So then I need to find something that I might like to write on. Just looking in my box here to see if there's anything in there. It's all kinds of stuff, but of course I'm not seeing anything that I might like to use. Okay, so I'm going to pull down. So yeah, I'm not going to mention like a whole lot of book pages, just a whole lot of supplies. I want to say just the one that is probably my biggest staple. I never use this label. I think it could go there. Yes, why not? Do I want a smaller one or do I want, no, the smaller one is lost. I'm going to put the big one. And then do I want, of course, you know, labels. Well, they're a staple in the whole thing. That one. The shape of that one. Not that one. No, I like the colour of the other one. So I've got one of these left. I need to print them out again. I love that. This is like one of my favorites. I use it all the time. I could put that there. I'm going to do a bit of writing. No, I need all of that space there for writing, so I'd have to put it up there. No, I'm not going to put that there. Okay. But we could have something a little bit decorative. Didn't mind that one. That one. There we go. So you've just got to be patient and just go through them all. So this one I'm going to, just checking it's not on adhesive paper. Glue those down. So just the painted paper is just peeking out. It's really, I was really wanting to cover it up because it was nothing, I didn't actually like it. So I put it in there because I knew that I could have it as a base and maybe have a little bit peeking out, but then just cover up the rest. So a label is always a favorite supply. And printable, that's a printable label. And then I just want to find something, whether it be from this book or whether it's a printed one, some sort of things to decorate up my page a little bit. Always remembering I'm going to do writing there. And no, that doesn't work, so we'll put that aside. And let's go into the printed things, because they're also a favourite supply, because it's just handy, you just have them there. And I do like that. Or there, or don't know. Nope. Don't mind that. That's like one of my favourite flowers. I love using that one, but it's not quite right. I might not even use a flower. I'm just trying to find one that's, I love these. That's the right colour. Too big. It's not easy. And it's not always easy. Okay, well they're not working for me. And I could just say I'm going to leave it and come back to it if it's not working for me 100%. Actually, a bird is going to be what I want down there, because it's just the right sort of shape to fill in that space there. So we're going to put a bird there. Well, that was quick. Okay, so there's a bird, and I think on a favorite supplies page, favorite supply was the thing, but as if you can stick to one. I can't stick to one. It's not just one. It's many favorite supplies, many necessary supplies. We need a little Tracy label. That needs to be in the list of supplies. Now, where have the scissors gone? Over here. Time is not my friend, I can tell you that. See, that to me is just great. I think I'll put it there. I probably needed a bigger one, but anyway, let's use the small ones. Love that. I like working, as you know, across 2 pages. It's really fun. And I still haven't found anything here. Now, why don't we do some writing? I'll try and use this pen. I don't know how it's going to work. So, number 1 is book pages. They are very important. Vintage and antique. And let's say, what do we like about them? We like the different colours, fonts and textures. And next we would have to say old documents are important, whether they be invoices or letters or notary documents or whatever. Printables, because printables to me, they're like having scrapbook paper. You can get a large variety of printables at a low cost and print repeatedly. And then labels fill in gaps, and I love textiles. Also, we didn't mention textiles. Textiles and stamps. Stamps of both types, whether you're stamping something or postal stamps. Okay. And then we'll stamp here favourite supplies. We'll go and do that. We might as well do it now. Pull all these out again. Out they come. F. Not those. Where's my A? It has to be here. Fave. And I'm going to write it in Aussie, British, English, so there is a U in my favourite. Faye. So I'm just telling you that, you know, we write favourite with a U in Australia. So just explaining myself. Favour. Where's my U? No U there. I don't think there's anything there that I need, so I'll put that over there. Favourite. Don't need any of those. Don't need any of those. Just so I don't keep looking at the same ones. Don't need any of those. Oh, I do need the S afterwards. They're letters. Numbers, I should say. I need the E afterwards. Oh, can't find my U. I'm not supposed to write it with the U. I need those. Here it is. Favour. I'm going to be lucky. I'm going to be able to write this whole word and stamp it in one hit. Favourite. Here we go. Oh, we're in action. I'm going to write its favourite supplies in the prompt. I beg to differ. I'm going to write favourite supplies. Hopefully it stamps properly. Oh, look at that. Favourite. Okay, now S. I had an S. I saw it before. Oh, I want a big S, I think. I think I'll have a big S. Here they are. S. Now, here we go. We've got a double letter here. So when I find my P, I can stamp that, and then I'll have to do the second part. So, okay, here we go. See, once I'm doing this now, I'll tell you why. I think I did an N. N upside down. So I've got to do my E and I need an L. Anybody got an L? Looking for an L. Oh, here we go, this one. L, I. I'm going to do that, as I said, with the plural, because I haven't written just one. I can't just say one. I would say number one. I've written them kind of in order, but my favourite is the book page, I think. Favourite supplies. There we go. Done. That took a minute. I'm going to collect all these up. Oh, that's not right. Goes that way. They're quite fun, these things. They're annoying when you can't find your letters. Sometimes you just can't find them. You just keep swooshing over them and not seeing them. I'm very bad to clean my stamps. I just stamp them until no more ink comes off. That's what I do. Okay, so now I just want something here, and I need something there as well. Don't know what. Something stamped, maybe. Let's just see what's in here, in the pre-stamped stuff. I don't think there's any. Yes, I don't think there's anything here that I want to use, so I'll put that all away. Okay, let's see. Well, we could have some sort of, let's just see. I think I'll stick that flower there. I keep coming back to that one. My glue, it's very hot. My glue is actually drying out. I didn't put the lid back on. And it was wanting to dry out, but I got there just in the nick of time to not allow it to dry out. Now, I could put another Tracy label there. I could. Not writing in anything in those, they're just there for looks, really. I don't think I'm going to put any of the, I could have green, although we're pretty blue, aren't we? So now I need to, I think I'll put a butterfly there. I've been rejecting the butterflies lately, the poor dears. They'll be feeling rejected. So let's hop over to the butterflies. This has been a struggle, this page. If I'm honest, it's been a struggle. Did you notice? There we go. Oh, I love that now. You see there, that finishes it off. It's a little bit big, but anyway, we'll just go with it. We don't want to waste any more time. I like that. I like the pop of the brown. There we go. I still need something here, I feel. I like that page, how it's working. Now this page. Let's see what happens. What about if we... Oh, yes, that's it. Something like that. So I don't have... You don't have... you can cover the label. You don't have to have the label, you know, have everything automatically off on the side, if you know what I mean. Like, you can just stick something half over and half off. I think I like the... I don't even know why I continue to look. I think I like this one. This one's going to go here. And now I like it. It's making it more comprehensive for me. I think my brain needs some food. I think that's what it is. Let's blame it on the no food. Oh, we didn't put any textile. We should have put some... Oh, well, I could put this. Not that one. I wonder. Oh, I know. I've got some... I've got these. What about one of these? That was a painted one. I'd have to cut that one down. It's too big. It's yellow, pink. We don't want pink. Something like a pink. One of these. A little piece of this. I'm going to stick this... Yes, something like that. But I don't want all of it. I just want a bit of it. Okay, so let's just cut a piece off. Not too big. It's just going to be like a little sort of tail. I could put it up there or there. See, if I'd thought about it, that could have slid all over there. and filled in this gap over here, and I could have put that up there, but I think I'll just put it down there. Why not? Why not? Who said I can't? So I'm going to grab my, I think in this case I just grabbed the favouite. Not the favouite, I don't have any favouite. This is Aileen's tacky glue. That's what it is. Ding dong. You're probably thinking, oh, she's lost the plot. She needs to get some food. Okay, put that there. I don't like that bit sticking up there, so I'll glue that down. Oh, I know what else. This spot here is bothering me. I'm finding it bothersome. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I know exactly what's going to happen over there. Can anybody guess? Let me know in the comments below if you guessed. What am I going to put here? Be honest, because you will have watched the video by the time you comment. What am I going to put there? Haha, a stamp. That is what I'm going to put there. And let me just see. I love, these are my favourite stamps. I love these. Doesn't stand out enough, that colour. They are Italian stamps, and I used to put those. I love that colour. I'll keep that one out. I used to put them on the letters to my mum and my dad and my gran and anybody, and my, you know, anybody that I wrote to when I was living in Italy in the 90s. We had these stamps, and I didn't appreciate them at the time, but I do love them now. Now I'm probably going to stick that one down, but I just, you know me, I need to see if there's a better option. I just need to see if there's something else that might fit better. Even though that is a favourite stamp, and I probably should leave it. Oh, I like that stamp too. Problem. I don't want two stamps. I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm just going to stick down my favourite stamp. And I love the colour, so it's a winner all round. So put your hand up if you guessed I was going to put a stamp there. Could have put some washi tape there, but I think there's also a washi tape. Not that it stopped me. I mean, there's a botanical, and here I am doing more botanical. So there we go. So that is my spread. And I'm very happy with that now. It was really a struggle to get there. It's very busy, but it's got quite a lot of the favourite supplies in it. So I'm very happy with it in the end. So that's on that old invoice there. And then we did that one there, and I've got to write my definition of vintage. I better remember that. And I love that one. That one's fairly simple. A lot of elements coming together, but I still find it quite simple. Whereas this one's a busy, but I like it. There we go. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'm happy I got a video done today, and I will see you again soon. Bye.